Let's brighten this up. Looks like we have one person with us right now. Can you just leave a comment? Let me know that you can hear me. Is the audio good for playback before I get started? Let me know. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. That one person in the building, man. Should be showing live now, guys. Sorry for looking down, but I'm looking at my MacBook, guys, on the playback. I promise we're going to get this started very soon. All right. Okay. So we're up. All right, can you hear me? Let me listen to the volume. Hold on. Oh, sounds good. Okay, guys, we're here, man. We're here. So, if you don't know, currently I am in Pattaya, Thailand. It is very late / early right now. It is, what time is it? It is 10:42 p.m., so it's not that late, but the time is just different here, man. You know, like in the States, it's really completely different. And yeah, man, so today we're going to be talking about leaving that 9 to 5 grind, man. That's really what it is, man. It's a grind. I've been out of the 9 to 5 for over a year now. Over a year. And actually, before we get started, let me tell you, salute to the people that do support the channel as far as PayPal, CashApp, GoFundMe. It really helps, guys. I don't have any type of pension or anything like that. This is strictly off the muscle, man. This is off of me. So if you can support, I truly appreciate it, man. I want to bring you guys the best content possible, and it's all on me. So all that information is down in the description below, and I really appreciate it. And if you have a question for me, leave a super chat. No specific amount matters, man. Just help out the channel, which helps me out. So guys, back to the 9 to 5, and we have 14 people in here. We should have 14 likes. Hit the like button, man. That's another thing too. Doing a live is easier than doing a edited video, but every video, man, just hit that like button, man. It helps out a lot. It helps tremendously. I am a black content creator. The 8 ball is already against me, man. We got to just call it what it is. See, like in lives, I can really say what it is. The 8 ball is against me, but let's get into the 9 to 5 and how leaving that changed my life, man. Saved my life, for a lack of better words. So I was working a 9 to 5. I was at that job for about 5 or 6 years. I was there. Now, one thing that my dad always told me was, Jay, no matter what you're doing, always do it to the best of your ability and do it with class and dignity. So no matter what I was doing, I was going to do it at a top-notch level. That's just how I was raised. That's just who I am. So with that job, I never missed a day in 6 years. Now, that goes into work ethic. So even if you're not working a 9 to 5, that work ethic is going to carry on with you outside of working that. So that's a key right there. But working that job, guys, I just wasn't me, man. I was like a zombie going into that place. Literally, I would just wake up, didn't really think too much, take a shower, get ready, hit that like button, guys. 17 people in here, 18 people in here. Let's have 18 likes, man. That's the only way we can get videos popping and keep this channel up. It's simple. Boom, hit the like button. But back to what I was saying. I used to go in there, I was a zombie. I literally didn't have any emotions, any type of tie to this. I was just going in there to make money. And it was easy to see. People would ask me Jackson, what's wrong? Are you okay? Are you doing good? I'm doing good, but I'm not your friend and I'm not your enemy. I'm neither. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm here to make money, not friends. And that was one thing that me and my dad always agreed on. See, right now he's retired, so he could really speak his mind. And I just like telling him Dad, I'm so happy that I left that 9 to 5 because I just couldn't be myself, man. I couldn't be myself in a 9 to 5. Now, we're going to really freestyle on this. And like I told you, it's late. I've been editing all day, guys. Right now, I am in Thailand, man. I am in Thailand. Hit that like button. This trip is not free, man. Hit that like button. But back to the working the 9 to 5, man. I take it back to the analogy, right? And I didn't want to get into this analogy so quick, but it's just the best analogy that comes to the 9 to 5 for me. So when I was working a 9 to 5, I was very docile. I was very, saying good morning to people that I wouldn't speak to on the street. I mean, let's just be honest, man. I'm not going to say that I dislike those people, but we had nothing in common whatsoever. So they would ask, Jackson, why don't you talk? Why don't you speak? I don't have anything to talk about, right? Sorry about that, guys. Got a good notification. But I don't have anything to talk about, right? So people would judge me off of that. But the reason why I stayed at that job so long was because of my performance. I'm going to always work very hard. That's just the way that it is. Being a black man, and this is time to get real. This ain't no edited video. This ain't none of that. My name is Jackson Sidney Cooper. I am a black man from America. I have it the hardest, but I don't complain because I'm at the top of the totem pole from my aspect, right? When it comes to worldwide stuff. But we'll get into that maybe in another video, right? So with that being said, I had to work harder than my, let's say, white counterparts, than let's say any other type of counterpart. But it comes with the territory, and I was ready to do that because I was built a certain way. But I was like, Jackson, let's be serious about this situation. If you're to stay at this 9 to 5, and we have 29 people in here, guys, hit the like button. We should have 29 likes, all right? Just hit the like button. It's simple. Boop. Even if you come in and leave, just hit that and keep on doing what you do. So, Jackson, if you stay at this 9 to 5, right, you are going to be working until your 60s. All of your beautiful years, your 20s, your 30s. I'm 35. I feel like this is my prime right now, man. I'm doing stuff at this age that I can, we dealing with the mothers and the daughters, man. Hey, I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest, man. So your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, 50s, and luckily, if you make it into your 60s, which is a blessing, because nowadays people are dropping like flies, man. People are dropping like flies. So if you make it into your 60s, you can retire? That's kind of backwards to me. That's some Benjamin Button stuff. That doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So I said, hold on, man. You're either going to rely on this check, which is one good thing about a 9 to 5. Let me break down some good things about that too. I'm going to be all over the place like BS, man, but it is what it is, man. This is alive, y'all. Hit that like button. All right? Now, with that being said, the good things about a 9 to 5, you know exactly when you are going to get paid with a 9 to 5. You know exactly when you're going to get paid. So if you get paid every 1 week, you get paid every 2 weeks, you know that you're going to get that paycheck. But you also know that you got to deal with people that you wouldn't spit on if they were on fire. That's just how I felt, man. Like, it was to the point where I had to say good morning to people that I wouldn't even speak to. Like, I was like forced to say it like Jackson, like just say good morning. And I would just be like, good morning. And it would eat at me. It was like a virus. You know what I'm talking about? Like, remember like in the Matrix, like when Mr. Anderson took his earpiece out and was talking to Morpheus, like, you disgust me. That's how I felt at that. Yellow people disgusted me, man. No offense. But it is what it is, right? So I said, look, man, bet on myself. It's been over a year. Let's keep it. I'm on child support. It's been over a year and I haven't missed a payment. This is all off of the muscle, man. All off of me working hard. Y'all see my views. Y'all aren't watching my videos, but I'm finding ways legally to make money. So bet on yourself, man. If you're anything like me, I'm going to always bet on me. That's just the way that it is, man. All this talking can leave you parched, man. Drink your water, too. Look, man, this is the key to life. I'm like literally giving y'all free game right now. I should have like 1 million viewers to keep it all the way a stack. This right here, water, this simple thing called water, this is the key to life. Nobody suspects that I'm 35. I don't have any gray hair. I'm about to get another hair transplant. I look good, man. Like, listen, I look good with the people fall off, bro. People look like pure shiitake juice, man. Just drink water. Don't drink or smoke. I only got oranges and grapes in that fridge right there. And you're good to go, man. Give me a second, please. And this all ties into how a 9-to-5 saved my life. It's crazy how things work. When I was at a 9-to-5, I would find myself doing stuff that I would never do if I wasn't working a 9-to-5. I would be drinking pop. Somebody said, don't forget sunblock. Look, man, hey, this is melanin. This is melanin. If you didn't know, like I'm giving more game out, man. I get energy in the sun. The sun is like a battery pack, bro. Like it hits my body and I become like, you know what I'm talking about? Like this is real talk. But other races, when they get in the sun, hey man, it is what it is. But listen, man, back to the 9-to-5, right? I was eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating, sitting at a desk eating chips and dips and pops and all that. Yeah, I was looking crazy, bro. Bumps on my face, okay? My skin is clear now. Because I'm focused, man. Because I'm focused. But let me get to this point before we get too far off in this video. Let me get to this point. And this is a very big analogy. This is for people that are going to see this in the future. Write this down. Pin drop this moment right here because this is real talk. So, when I was working a 9-to-5, I will always think of that lion that's in the zoo. When you see that lion in the zoo, that lion is always docile, man. Every time I went to the zoo, I would always look at the lions like, why do they look like that? Now, we could say that they're drugged, we could say whatever, but I think that lion is so docile and so timid and so tired in that zoo because that lion is not in its natural habitat. Let that sink in just for 1 second, man. 1 second. Okay, so now that we know that that lion is not in its natural habitat, it's not going to be the lion that it truly is. Now, what is a lion? We're going to break down to me what a lion is. A lion, yes, Build Too Real. I am currently in Thailand. Hit that like button, man. Support the channel. Down below is everywhere you can support. Twos and Fuse, CashApp, GoFundMe, PayPal. I truly appreciate everybody, man. Even for watching. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you. But back to the analogy. The lion, right? To me, the lion is the king of the jungle, not because of its size or her size or because of its strength. It's the mentality of a lion. A lion's mentality is like, I'm the baddest thing out here. Nothing can stop me. Who's going to stop me? I got to go get it. Like a lion, lions are super raw, bro. Like I've been doing like a lot of research on lions. They're the only cat species that runs in a pride. So they like communicate. Lions are just dope animals, man. Very smart, very regal. But back to the mentality of a lion, right? A lion is going to go out and get it no matter what. Because, like, do you think lions really want to hunt all the time and hunt those bigger animals in them and all of that? No. But they know that if they don't do that, then they're not going to eat. You see how this is going? So that lion in that zoo is always down and always sad. But if you put that same lion out there in that habitat, out there in that Serengeti, and let him do what he does or let her do what she does, you're going to see that real lion, right? And right now, I am out of that zoo, man. I am free. Now, it's not easy. Just like it's not easy for that lion on that Serengeti, man, because you got to take down animals much bigger than you. I got to take down situations much bigger than me, but I'm not going to quit, man. I'm not going to quit, man. It's not in me. It's not in me to quit. Honestly, I can't quit. This can go so many different ways, so many different avenues, but right now I'm just spitting my truth. And I truly just want to help somebody else out there who looks like me, could be younger than me, older than me, same age as me. You can do it too, man. You could be in a different country right now. I am across the world. I am literally like super duper far, bro. But I'm here. Man, we can get weird, we can get deep, but I'm here. Just like I was like telling this girl the other day. you know, she's a black girl from America, and she was saying something. I was like, look, man, look, I'm from the streets. Like, I'm not like from like the super crazy streets. I'm not like the super, but I'm from the streets. I'm from where y'all are from. All right, I'm from Columbus, Ohio. You could be from Detroit. You could be from LA. You could be from all of those places, man. But when you're from those places, you know how to maneuver, you know how to move. Game cannot get run on me, man. It just can't. But the reason why like I'm saying that is if I was working a 9 to 5, I would never be able to do this right now. Talking to you guys, man. You know, being a sense of motivation to you, hopefully, man. Because honestly, look, we're going to break it down to Nike, man. Nike has the best slogan, has the best, just the best slogan of all time. And it's so simplistic, it's so real. Just do it. Just do it, man. Listen, it's days when I do not want to get out of the bed. I could be in America. I could be in Thailand. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Wherever you go, you are, man. So I could be in that bed. I'm like, man, Jackson, my views ain't hitting the way that I want. Man, I could just, I could just give up. I could just, just walk around the beach and waste time. No, man. It's not in me to waste time. It's not in me to give up. I have to work hard, no matter what the views say, no matter what, because I know what I put out is quality, and my name is my name. My name is Jackson Sidney Cooper. My dad's name is Jackson Henry Cooper. My daughter's name is Sydney Cooper. I'm doing this for more than me, man. This is my name. So whatever your name is, I put a lot of pride in my name. That's why all of my social medias have my name in it. It's not BlankMan215 and all that weird stuff. No offense if you have that name, but that's not me. You know, my Instagram is Jackson S. Cooper. And if you're not following me, follow me right now on Instagram, man. But I hope this video, man, was I hope this was good for you guys. I hope it gave you some motivation. I saw the comments too, man. I really appreciate it. I wasn't able to really read them right now because I'm looking at my phone, but I really appreciate you guys watching this, man. And if you are working a 9 to 5 right now, if you are working a 9 to 5, be very, very smart while you're working that job. What do I mean by that? Don't let them use you. You use them. Now, how do you use the company that you're working for when you're doing the 9 to 5? Now, I'm not saying do nothing illegal. I do not believe in nothing illegal. That's just me. You can say I'm scared. You can say, I'm 35. My record is clean. Like, let's get it, man. All right? So the way that you can use a job, right? So let's say that they have health benefits, for example. Use those health benefits, man. Get whatever dental work you got to get done. Get whatever you need to get done while you're at that job, right? Because when you do choose to leave that matrix, you're going to be on your own. Like, you got to buy your own health insurance, buy your own everything else, man. That's just the way that it goes. That's just the way that it is, right? Another way, network, man. Meet some people at that job. It might be some people who think like you at that same facility, same location that you're at. Just talk to people, but don't, see, that's sticky. Don't divulge too much information at work. I didn't give up nothing at work. People would ask me for 6 years straight. I'm talking about 6 years. Every day, they would say, Jackson, what are you doing for lunch today? I would say the same exact thing. I'm minding my business. Like, I have work to do. I'm not your friend. Like, and I'm not trying to, Mom, if you see this, I know you didn't raise me to be that way. But Mom, like I told you, I'm not everybody's friend. And like specifically at work, because people at work, man, it seems like people at work are the most conniving people, because they would always come to me and tell me stuff because they knew that I wouldn't like talk about it behind other people's backs. But I was like, why are y'all talking about these people and y'all were just with them? Like, that's weird. I didn't say nothing at work. Like, you would have thought that I was a mute. They'd be like, Jackson, nice shoes. I'll say, oh, Jackson, nice. Yeah. You thought I was a mute. I just didn't want to I don't do the gossip stuff, man. I'm a man. I pride myself on being a man. I know in these times, people want you to wear dresses and all. We're not gonna get into all that because I want my channel to stay up. But I am a traditional man, all right? And that can be being a traditional man can be very, very dangerous for the establishment. And the establishment is corporations, places that are gonna hire you. So I already felt like they didn't want me there in the first place anyway, because I was who I was. I wasn't laughing at their jokes. That brings me to another point. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. People at work, people at 9 to 5, you always had that one person who laughs at people's jokes. You would think you were at like a comedy store. It could be some type of higher up saying a joke like, hey, you know that I walked down the street and then I saw a cat chasing, what? He said, fucking like, you coon. Coon. What are you laughing at? It wasn't funny. Bucking your eyes laughing. I used to walk past him and look like, they were like, Jackson, you want to come? No, I'm okay. I got some work to do. Thank you. I'm not your friend. And it feels good to say that because I will never see those people again a day in my life, Lord willing. All right? So like this video. And after this live, guys, go binge watch my videos, man. I got to eat, man. I'm skinny, man. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Binge watch them videos, man. Give me a second. Let me get this computer back up, man. Let me get this computer back up. I look crazy in that playback, man, hey, man, listen, man, this is real talk, man. This is real talk. Let's get 50 likes. Jesus, man, I should have 1 million people in here, but it doesn't matter. See, I don't judge myself off of numbers because I know that my day is going to come. I don't know when, but I know my day is going to come. Now, what else can I say about working a 9 to 5 before we close this one out? I want this video to hit 30 minutes. I want it to hit 30 minutes, but I don't want to drag it out too much. 9 to 5. Also, too, working a 9 to 5, you're on somebody else's schedule, man. It's crazy being on somebody else's schedule now that I look back at it. Because I will always think about it when I was in the Matrix, but it's hard to step back and look at the grand scheme of things when you're in that Matrix, man. When you're in that Matrix, you're really just caught up. And like, I know that the word Matrix is like slung around a lot, but that movie is so cold, man. That movie is so true. It's so cold. Two of the coldest movies that I can give y'all to apply to your life. In movies, you don't want to use movies too much because it's a lot of mumbo jumbo in movies. You don't want to use that too much. But two movies that you can really apply certain things to your life. The Matrix and the Book of Eli. Let's break down what I mean by that. So with the Matrix, right? Cold movie, man. One of the colder scenes was when Morpheus took Neo into that simulation, right? And Morpheus was cold. Morpheus had the full length trench on, walking through them people like freaking just cutting through it like butter. Notice that. He was like walking through those people and nobody was touching him, right? Neo was getting bumped all over the place. Yeah. He wasn't focused. Think about this, man. Think about the little things. In life, you always have to be aware. And when people ask me like, Jackson, how are you able to travel and not get into situations? You want to know really why like I never get into situations when I travel? It's a secret, man. This just between me and you. Don't tell nobody else. I mind my business. Oh, man, I'm top notch at minding my business, man. I don't talk to people. Now, like, if I see somebody that looks nice, I might say, hi, how are you doing? I'm always like this, man. But I see everything behind my head, from the side of me. I'm always aware, man, because I know that there's always somebody out there. The agents, which goes back to the Matrix. It's a lot of agents out here, man. You got to be very careful, man. Be very careful. And the Book of Eli. The Book of Eli really goes in to how a 9 to 5 saved my life. Because if you've seen the Book of Eli, you would know that Eli was blind, right? Which was super cold. Now, this don't got nothing to do with all of the fighting scenes and all of that. That's cool. That's just to keep you engaged. But more so, he was walking on faith, right? Now, we're not talking about, going to church and all of that. We're just talking about faith. Faith in yourself. Because I believe that we're gods, right? Because they say God made us in the image of himself. I'm a God, right? So that means you have to take care of yourself. You have to want more in order to get more, if that makes sense, right? You have to want more in order to get more. You can't just wake up and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire, man. I'm gonna work a 9 to 5, get this base pay, and I'm gonna be a millionaire. It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. So the book of Eli, he was walking on faith, man. Walking on faith. Didn't know exactly where he was going, but he made it there. Super cold movie, super dope. We're almost at that 30-minute mark, people. I really appreciate you for watching, man. I always try to bring quality content. Like I said, binge watch my other videos, support the channel. All the information is down below. For everybody that has supported me, Cash Apps and all that, I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it, and it helps the channel, man. I don't do a lot of craziness, but let me talk about Thailand while I'm here, man. Let me talk about Thailand. I think I want to do a whole video on Thailand, but I'm not finished here quite yet. But it's a lot of people selling dreams on the internet about just certain places, not just Thailand, but really everywhere, to be honest. Thailand is nice. It's a nice place. I tend to have more of an affinity with people who look like me. That's just the truth, man. That's just who I am. You know, my dad was always very pro-black, so I've just always had an affinity for black people. But Thailand is nice. The food is good. The ladies, man, hey, they like me, man. Hey, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I take care of myself. The ladies are out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? But there's a caveat with that. You got to ask a lot of questions out here, more than any other country. With the DR, you kind of got to ask questions too. The last 2 countries that I've been to have been completely different than the other countries that I've been to. You got to ask questions like, what do you do for work? What are you here for? Do you have a boyfriend? Like, you got to be very careful, very smart with how you move. Because in Thailand, it's some freelance work. If a girl, somebody just hit the nail on the hizzy. Nail on the hizzy. You got them LBs out here, and I ain't talking about linebackers. You want to dig me, right? You got them LBs out here, man, right? But freelance means they're street workers, man. They could be night walkers, night stalkers, whatever, and they look good too. Like, some of them look good. I'd be like, you do that? I can't mess with you. But then you find some who are nice, wholesome, just good people, like in my latest video, right? Salute to everybody leaving comments. I truly appreciate it. Just like the woman in my latest video, this is a normal working woman. Super cool, super nice. I have to do something for her just because of her, like, she's just a nice lady. Like, certain people are just nice. I don't really rock with everybody. I don't like mesh with everybody. That's just not in my DNA. But when I do mesh with certain people, I can feel their energy, and she's super cool. But you got to be very careful. Now, for people, notification, guys, I'm sorry about that. For people that, how can I say this? For people that are selling a dream about Thailand and other places, guys, you have to come here with your own mind. Set your own expectations, man. Because when I got to Bangkok is a vibe. I like Bangkok a lot because Bangkok's like a city. It's a lot of hustle and bustle. You got some younger people there moving and grooving. I like that vibe, man. Bangkok has a good vibe. But currently, excuse me, guys, excuse me. Currently, I am in Pattaya, Thailand. This is more of a beach town. And I just got to be honest, man. It's a lot of older men, gray hair, with young women. Now, you may be thinking, oh, Jackson, maybe they like them. Maybe they're really with those women. You could think that. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. You understand me, my man. Right? So I know it's tricking, heavy tricking going on out here. That's why the girls here expect everybody to trick. Even like a young dude, an old dude, they want everybody to trick. That ain't me. I didn't leave a 9 to 5, to stay on topic, to become a trick. That's just not what I do, man. I don't trick. Look at my resume. You can go to any country. You can ask any of those girls. Ask them, hey, man, did Jackson ever trick on you? They're going to say 1 or 2 things. They're going to say HE double hockey sticks, no. Or they're going to say, no, he was selfish. Now, that doesn't mean I was mean. I wasn't mean, but I'm on child support, bitch. I'm broke. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this ain't a Rolex. This is the Nixon watch. You feel me? I just stay clean. You know, like that. Like, that's when I have the one up. Stay clean, fellas. When you stay clean, that separates you from a lot of different situations. People don't even really come at you when you clean. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. But it's a lot of gray-haired old men with a lot of women who don't even really want to walk with them. It's like the men are walking in the front and the women are kind of like grazing behind. I'm looking like, this is weird. But this is the culture. Like, this is normal. Like, you're going to see this everywhere walking out here. Now, of course, there are going to be regular couples out here too, you know, just like the guy that owns this Airbnb. He's like a cool dude. I could tell that he probably still tricks though on the low, but he don't trick like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, because he looks kind of young still, but he has like gray hair, but he looks young. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a lot of that going on out here, man. A whole lot. And that's just not me. But I saw some questions about where am I going next, this, and that. I don't know, guys. I don't know where I'm going next. Salute for the comments, man. I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate the likes. I can't really respond to them right now, but thank you. If you can super chat, if you can hit the donations down below, this channel appreciates it, man. Appreciates it. I'm seeing channels with millions of, all right, think about this. Just think about this. I don't ever compare myself to anybody because you don't want to compare in life. That's not good. Always remember that, guys. Don't ever compare your situation to nobody else's situation because it's completely different. But you have channels with millions of subscribers. And subscribers don't really matter. It's about views. But channels that get a bunch of views and they get crazy donations, right? So that's money on top of money. Now look at my channel. Views aren't where they should be. I feel like I should be way higher in views, but I'll never give up. That's the key to life. But if I could just have that support, it would just keep that train going, man. Keep that locomotive going. I want to go to all these places that I saw, man. I saw somebody saying there that they're going to Spain soon. That's super dope. You're going to have an amazing time in Spain. If you know anything about the history in Spain, you know that it was basically built by the Moors, and the Moors were black people, right? So that's if you know anything about Spain. Salute to you. You're going to have an amazing time there. Also, I saw somebody say Tanzania. Now, I can tell you guys, I will be headed back to Nairobi, Kenya. I will be headed back to Nairobi. Anybody in Nairobi, reach out to me. And like, let me say this too. This is crazy, guys. This is about 9 to 5, but you know what? This is still on topic because if I was working a 9 to 5, I couldn't have this live with you right now. But let's talk about Wangechi. Does anybody remember Wangechi from my Kenya videos? Just leave like a thumbs up if you like remember Wangechi. Thumbs up, just so I can talk about it. If not, we're gonna move on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Wangechi, super dope female. Super dope. Like, I felt like me and her vibe was more so like we could have took over YouTube if that was the way that it was supposed to be, right? But it wasn't supposed to be that way. And people always ask, like, I get comments 24/7. Jackson, where's Wangechi? Where's this? Listen, man, that was almost 2 years ago. So definitely check you and listening to those selling Thailand as a listening dream. See, hey, I'm here to be honest, man. People know that I'm not lying. Listen, I am boots on the ground. Not really boots on the ground, but J's on the ground, Chucks on the ground, Forces on the ground. I'm really out here, man. I'm not just sitting in front of a phone. I'm really out here. Like tomorrow, right now it's 11:15. Right now it's 11:15 p.m. Tomorrow, I believe, I'm going to be filming a video tomorrow. And I know I'm going to see the same thing, right? And people ask, like, why, like, are you like still in Kenya? Are you in, guys, this stuff is very, very expensive. Now, I know you see like a lot of YouTubers who travel freely, travel a lot. Salute to them, but I don't have a pension. I wasn't in the military, any of that. This is strictly off of me, right? So I can't travel the way that I really want to, but can is not in my vocabulary. So eventually I will reach all of the places that I want to go to. That's just me. But like I said, guys, I'll be back in Kenya. Any of my Kenyans, man, reach out. but I'm going to be a little bit messed up, if you know what I mean. I'm going to be a little bit messed up when I'm there, but, you know, if any ladies want to come cook for me, you know, take care of me. Oh, I miss you, Kenyan ladies, man. Oh, my God. Listen, man. Kenya ain't no joke. Kenya and South Africa were nice. I'm not just saying those two, but we're on Africa. Those are the two countries that I've been to. They were both nice. But Kenya is always going to hold a special place in my heart. Always. But, yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live. And leaving the 9 to 5, it truly did save my life, man. It truly did save my life. And if this video can help one person, and I always say this to myself, I'm like, Jackson, you're smart enough to learn from other people's mistakes. You're smart enough. But maybe you're here for people to learn from your mistakes. All right? So let's say that you're watching this and you're younger than me. You could be watching this and older than me, but you don't have any kids. Bruh, quit that job, man. Listen, if you don't have kids, I'm just going to keep it 100. Bet on yourself, bro. Like, we're in the age of getting it how you live, man. We're on platforms where we can speak to the world. I am in Thailand right now, talking to you wherever you are. I'm sure there's people watching in America. There's people watching in Africa. People watching all over the globe, man. But I'm talking to you right now, all right? So you can do whatever you want to do. Just put your mind to it, put your grind to it, and best believe you are going to shine through it, man. You're going to shine through it. And just speaking of that, man, I want to wish my dad a happy birthday, man. He just turned 80 years old, man. 80 years old. Man, you got people out here dying at 20-something, man. I told my dad, I'm trying to surpass you, baby. I'm trying to hit them 3 digits. I'm trying to hit them 3 digits, Dad. That's it, man. You know? Sorry for the noise, guys. Sorry for the noise. You know, I'm seeing people at the bar drinking and smoking. What do you think I do? we're going to do like an ABC. A, I go over there and I join them. I see people drinking and smoking. Hey, I want to join you. B, I look at them like, man, why are they drinking and smoking? Or C, I'm looking straight ahead, minding my business and don't care what they're doing. Which one do you think I'm doing? Coming up right after this. Speaking of that, my brother was on Jeopardy, man. Salute to Jermaine. Listen, man, I miss my family, man. I'm not going to lie. That's the one thing about traveling. You miss your family. But if you guess C, you, my friend, guessed the right answer. I don't care what other people do because those are agents. This is listen, one of the coldest things somebody ever told me. This is when I was in Playa del Carmen for like 4 months. One of the coldest things somebody ever told me. Like this dude was a little bit crazy. This dude's name was Power Jackson. It wasn't even his real name. But he was like, Jackson, man, look at this out here. Pointed to the window because we were like right by like a club because Playa del Carmen is like a club city. He was like, Jackson, look at this right there. What is that? I was like, it's clubs, it's lights, people are doing this. He was like, that's a distraction. I was like, oh, that's cold game right there. It's a distraction, bro. Now, I'm far from perfect. I'm super far from perfect. But my distraction is not going to be drinking and smoking. Now, women, that could be a distraction too, man. I'm not going to lie to you, man. That can be a major distraction. But we have to remain focused in order to get to where we want to get to, right? We have to stay focused. So guys, I really am about to end this live, man. I truly appreciate you guys. Hit that like button if you're watching this in the future. And I hope this video pushes you to go towards your dreams. Even if you are working a 9 to 5, there is nothing wrong with the honest living because a 9 to 5 will always beat a 10 to life, baby. Always stay legal, always stay regal, and always tell the truth like Beanie Siegel. I made that up on the go, man. I should have been a rapper. All right, y'all. It's your man, J. Coop, reporting live from Pattaya, Thailand. If I can do it, you can do it. Put your mind to it, baby. Let's get it. All right, y'all. You know what I got to say, right? You know what I got to say. Aye. Stay strong, y'all, because I know I will. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Peace.